EDEquity. As a principal, I'm looking for a variety of ways to continue to broaden my experiences in dealing with teachers, community members, students.
Confirmation of the direction that we're taking as a school in a school district in Pomona, and also to learn a few strategies as to how to work with our staff to better serve our students.
So how does that make you feel as we start to talk about this thing called access? And we're going to get into that because we're going to open up the doors to AP.
I think the activeness, and that's how you should engage your teachers at your school, because you can't have them sitting all the time, but it still hit the points that it needed to hit, even though we're doing it in an active way. So I think that's very valuable in terms of getting across what you need to get across without just sitting or reading something. It's being engaged, just like we want the kids to be engaged.
You're going to be talking to people at other things. Okay, we're going to be moving around. Is parent involvement a prerequisite from graduating from high school? Enhancing the relationship we have with kids should be part of your classroom management, because you can't manage kids who don't like you.
How to lead people and how to, work with them in a more constructive way.
I always believe that 7 SUV mamas can change policy in schools. Not daddies. 7 SUV mamas go to a board meeting and just kind of be vocal. You can get board members to say, all right.
Help the students and really work on closing the achievement gap. But it's mainly to reach those teachers and support them so they can feel comfortable enough to work with the students of color.
So when teacher says, I don't know how to connect, are we utilizing everything that we know that our kids bring to the schoolhouse?
I got more than I definitely expected from it. What I liked best was the tell what your skin would say. I think that unless we make race relevant in education and stop trying to hide and make everybody the same, unless we make it relevant and discuss it, then the kids won't be their best and we can't give them our best.
See, I'm going to go a different traditional way of this coaching piece. We know too much. Ron Edwin says we know everything we need to know in effective schools, right? Larry Lazat and Ron Edmonds talk about, and it's the issue is, why haven't we done what we know that we need to do?
And it's just a rejuvenation of a belief system with equity and diversity and inclusion of all students.
If you can leave here having an insatiable appetite to rid your district, your school, of mediocre teaching. An insatiable appetite to rid your school and or your district or your county of mediocre teaching. That's what we're here for.
And this was awesome. I think Dr. Javius is excellent, and his message is very simple yet important for all us educators, for everybody in the world.
Javius was just wonderful. The way he presented the material, like he said, it isn't new. It is in the presentation. And the way he has blended taking equity, the issues of equity and closing achievement gap, and then blended that with coaching, which is an ongoing professional development for teachers, which is really the part that is missing in our work.
Overall, what I really appreciate the most out of this seminar is the way Edwin taught us through what we want our teachers to teach, whereas we want our teachers to go to the classroom and implement small group instructions and activities with students and learning from one another. That is what Edwin did for us today. He allowed us to learn from one another, and that's how we want the teachers to learn. So there's not a lot of seminars that do these kinds of things. Usually they talk at us or to us, but here we actually learn not just from Edwin, but also from the other participants. So thank you, Edwin. You rock.